Let's go. I think that's one of the niggas I had to add, bro. Me neither. To my deal, bro. To my deal. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all gave Deer a character check, bro. Calling him the little brother, pussy, all that shit over and over. Deer trying to change his persona. He don't talk. He trying to be mysterious and shit. Yeah, he is. We in the game. Why it don't post automatically no more? Mm, what you need for that? Mm. This other Discord I'm in, this is actually the first Discord I ever joined. Still to this day, when I post my screen, it automatically share and that bitch say watching Fox Sports. Look, I'm about to share it. Watch. You gonna see the title. See how I say Taylor made live on Fox Sports? That's what the bots say anytime somebody go live. And and I don't know how, bro. That nigga had it to where like Kenny Smith Like a bot that was Kenny that had a picture for Kenny Smith, or jump in the chat and just be talking. Shit was crazy.
This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the.
You can do it. You make that nice.
You look at the Timberwolves. The tension is electric, and the importance is critical. They have a chance in their own building to take game one of the series.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear so on their fans, this can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly
He's a confidence, bro.
if that means working at practice.
Say either you at the top of your conference or outright most games played.
That's what he does.
Here's Copeland. Outside Boozer. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh my goodness, the size and athleticism.
Got to put 2 601 niggas as captains, so we can split that ass up. Throw that bitch to the rim.
Evan Mobley, what a sight to behold.
You look at this. Remember, they had a long battle in their previous series, so you wonder just how that will affect this series.
Yeah, so they are quite glad they're home.
I guess I'm again.
I imagine they'll have some heavy legs. That was a tight, tough series last round.
Outside for KD. On the wing. Yes, that goes in.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Boozer. Mobley is screened. And the dunk by Boozer.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Heaney.
A nigga definitely hit one from the corner. I remember that shit.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. Here's Copeland. Lock at 6. Boozer.
It worked, but it only worked for players that's still in a growth phase. If you're out of the growth phase, it don't work.
Good work there as it goes. Boozer's got 6.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
This stop, I ain't changed none of it this season.
And the officials calling for
Nah, I'm gonna leave it as it is. So whatever 2K do, that's what it's gonna stay at.
Minnesota in the lead.
It usually be like +4s and shit for all the youngins.
Here's Copeland.
4s and 5s.
Daniels with the steal. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Pass to Mobley. Back to James. Mobley a screen. And the dunk by James.
Just textbook basketball, right? James's IQ for the game so high, his vision and court awareness so good, he can exploit that pick and roll so effectively.
Here is Daniels. It's tipped to the left wing. A wide open look here for Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Takes it inside. Minnesota again turning it over. And Katie's got the ball here for Houston. Outside Daniel. And another three for Houston.
Oh, good recognition there from Durant to kick it out to a ready shooter.
Here's James. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Daniels into the lane. Stewart misses.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Attacking in transition, the most
Dude, I just knocked you the fuck out.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's
See, I got a win against Luke Boston.
Now here's Durant. Lays it up off the
He's
glass.
right.
Durant's
Crazy
6
shit.
points.
How about the ability of Durant to make those long strides to the rim and absorb the contact?
Mobley wide open. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The shot by Stewart with no one around. Sinks the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here is Daniels. He has 5. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Smart misses. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Now you see LeBron James' selflessness on display. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Here is Daniels. A wide open look for Durant. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 9 points in the game so far.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
LeBron outside. Down low. Gobert. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Kevin Durant. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
They set the pick. Pass to Shumshay. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And good. That thing was that time as it falls. McDaniels got the first basket of the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Shumshay. Van Vliet outside. That three off the mark.
Well, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Oh, you idiot, bro.
Houston takes possession. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's the screen. Pass to Shumshay. And the turnover again by Houston. And the Rockets making a change here. Timberwolves trail by 5. DiVincenzo with it. Nothing on the board. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Go. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Shumshay, no good. Timberwolves on offense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. McDaniels outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Van Vliet. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Boozer. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So both teams making some changes here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. James jackhammers it down.
LeBron James goes high in the air. And absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
And here's Daniels. 5 points in the game. Launches a 3. The shot, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Daniels with it. Now defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block.
Learn the lesson quickly, folks. Do not test Rudy Gobert.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Copeland. Now Gobert. Now McDaniels. Here's LeBron. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Daniels. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Copeland. And they immediately answer back with a dunk at the other end.
But that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from the point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
6 to shoot. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Pass to McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Okongwu a screen. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? To the paint. McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels sent it in.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Copeland. Has to go Bear. Cuts off the pass. Stolen by McDaniels. To the middle. And finished off by McDaniels.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now, here's McDaniel. 9 points in the game so far. Not going to go that time.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
You know, you have to recognize the chance to push it, and they did. Great pass to get the ball behind the defense and an easy 2 points on the board.
Here's McDaniels. Screen by James. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. To the inside. Here's Gobert. The layup off target. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And stolen by LeBron. Here's McDaniels. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Rockets. Outside Durant. They set the pick. Durant driving the lane. Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Durant with the jam.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Minnesota shooting their first free throw tonight. A free throw off from Boozer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Mobley outside. For the lead. Nailed from three-point land. Mobley's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Inside. Boucher.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Outside Boozer. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Back to Mobley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mobley's got 9.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Down low. Here's Shumshay. And he bangs it home with one hand.
High IQ of Fred VanVleet is why he is so good in pick-and-roll action.
To the paint. They kick it out to Green. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Takes the three. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
VanVleet on the wing. Back to KD. Over Boozer. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Here's VanVleet. They trail by 1. Okongwu a screen. And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Outside, KD. Lets it fly from 18. And it's good off the glass. KD's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Now, here's Durant. 16 points for him.
With Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Up top, DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 5. Mobley is screened. Here's Boozer. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. Here's Mobley. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, you love the willingness of Mobley to absorb some bumps and bruises on his way to the cup.
Now here's VanVleet. Scoreless thus far. Here's Boozer. Off with the layup.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Boozer. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's Daniels. 7 points in the game. Pass to Shumshay. That one goes. Counted. Shumshay's got his third basket of the night.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Driving inside.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to McDaniels for the tie. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, McDaniels really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Daniels from outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Daniels has got 12.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Screen by Boozer. Misses the tray. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. His
54.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Copeland. This one for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
That's a three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Here is Daniels. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Snatched away. McDaniels in the post. Gobert. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Daniels, here we go.
going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Driving the lane. Oh!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Okogie misses. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside Daniel. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's sent back by Edey. Knocked away. Stolen by Smart. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Left side, Smart. Edey a screen. Here's Durant. And it's good from the elbow. KD's got 10 points here in the second half.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
It's sent back by Edey. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Copeland. McDaniels on the wing. Mr. Gobert got a piece of it. And stolen by Daniels. Driving in to the middle. Outside for Smart. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okongwu. And rebounded by McDaniels. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And James throws it down.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots when the pressure is at its highest. He does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Now here's Durant. Edey a screen. Oh, the slam dunk.
Boy, how about the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
The Rockets leading. Daniels with it. Smart outside. And here is Durant. Okongwu a screen. Now Smart. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Bucks making a change here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight up." There, and let's take back the lead in this series. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Important bucket by Mobley there. So good to see this young man rise to the occasion.
Daniels into the lane. Stolen by Boozer. Here's Owe. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 on the shot clock. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here is Daniels.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Daniels.
Some big-time stuff at the line. But, hey, listen, this is what we have come to expect from him.
Outside Boozer. Now Mobley. Boozer up top. Puts it up from 15. Cleared away by Stewart.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection. Just not the result you hope for.
Now Edey. Mobley comes with a double team. Stolen by Boozer. Now McDaniels. Oh, that is a big... time jam.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Edey fires. And he does not hit. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride.
And Larry Bird, I'm yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in my bag, yeah, bag. I just made a bag, yeah, bag. I just made a bag, yeah, bag, a big bag, yeah. I got a real addiction for this cash, yeah. I got a real ambition for this cash, yeah. 13 years old with a shoebox stash, yeah. I'm always up to something, never sitting on my, yeah. I got a real addiction for this cash, yeah. I got a real ambition for this cash, yeah. 13 years old with a shoebox stash, yeah. I'm always up to something, never sitting on my.
Yeah. Fool. You know how we do it. West side. Coming from the west side. We hitting on the west side. Ain't nothing going on but the bomb rap song. Hitting all night long. Just like me on the black and white ivory. You don't wanna see it break your like dishes, Buster. Running from Lennox up at Venice. They wanna have me like Dennis the Menace, but that ain't poppin', ain't no stopping. Faux hopping, dropping coupe de ville, my trooking. Fool, I got skills, so back on up for it. Down for whatever, and I'm full off. You gets no love, and I thought you knew it. Fool, you know how we do it. West side, coming from the west side. It's nothing but the west side. Chillin' with the homies, smelling the double park. Then I'm talking to Dub about who got a plan, who got a plot, who got, and who got. Cause everybody knows that he got the info. Crazy tunes hanging out the window. Fool, I got them bombs, tapes, the lynch mob, Planet of the Apes. I'm down with 8, and what's up? Cam and Solo, they got. When Ice Cube write a sentence, I want the bomb. Just like George Clinton, SKP is down to put on.
It's the win. Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. You look at the Timberwolves. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing some... thing to adjust. Taking a look at Minnesota. They started off this series with a win and are once again looking to take care of business here at home.
Yeah, defending home court is the priority. They don't want to lose that advantage, and they certainly don't want their opponent gaining any confidence. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Durant. Three-pointer, Daniels. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Copeland. A kick out to Mobley. Pass to Copeland. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Outside, KD. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Outside Daniel. Out to KD. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that three ball's going down.
Pass to Mobley. Bridges outside. Mobley a screen. Bridges drives in. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley. throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Copeland. The Rockets making the shot. Beyond the arc. Okongwu grabs the board. Gets trailed by 3. In the corner, Daniel. Houston moving the ball around. And there's the drive. Here's Stewart. Excellent defense there from Boozer.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Copeland. He has 5. Bridges shot. Good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
To the inside. Durant feeling it out of him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, when Durant's on the attack, so quick and explosive, puts the defense in a bind.
Free throw drop for KD. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Durant.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Into the lane.
Quick feet there by DiVincenzo. Once he gets a step on the defense, it's a wrap.
Outside Durant. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Houston making a switch. Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels outside. Lets it go from the wing. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Outside Boozer. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What do you got?
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Now Caldwell Pope. And that one is stuffed right through.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Pass to James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
Nice work on the floater there. James has added that over the years and knows exactly when he needs to use it.
There's the screen. Inside. Here's Shumshay. Gobert with the block. McDaniels outside. Kicks it out to LeBron. 5 on the clock. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Here's James. And it goes down 2 points. James has got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Edey.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Rockets trailed by 9. Out left to the wing. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Stolen by McDaniels. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges got 8 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some threes along the way.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Gobert, the screen. Clock at 4. And he makes good on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
DiVincenzo fighting hard for that bucket. Great determination.
Pass to Shumshay. Edey a screen. And he drives in. Bridges with the steal. Here's LeBron. Oh, it just pounded in. Pounded in.
Oh. How about that?
VanVleet outside. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. Outside Daniel. VanVleet outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Count that one from VanVleet.
You can count on VanVleet to make the right decision on just about every single pick and roll.
Pass to LeBron. Edey with the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
James looking around. For the three. Three ball. LeBron James.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into it with it.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. Here's KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In comes Durant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
First free throw is good. Durant nails both of them.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Here's Copeland. He has 5. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Here's Copeland. And a missed layup.
Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
Out to the right wing. Houston moving it around. KD with it. 11 points in the game. Driving in. Here's Okongwu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious. Timeout. Timeout.
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. He hits the second from the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressive. Is starting to pay off.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. .44 seconds left in the first half. Here's Boozer in the post. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. And it's the Rockets on the break. Pass to Daniel. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's the teardrop. And KD finishes inside.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And Minnesota has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Mobley is screened. Here's Boozer, and it comes off the front of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Rockets trail by 8. A shot by Stewart with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Here's James. The Rockets pull it in.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Outside, Katie. Here he goes. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Copeland. He has 5. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Back to Stewart. Pocket 6. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 8. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Has to Gobert. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. So it's the Timberwolves now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
KD on the wing. 6 to shoot. Durant gets it done inside.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
With the drive.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Copeland can't hit. Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Daniel. And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside, KD. Pocket 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. KD's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Stewart a screen. KD draws the double. Outside for Smart. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
James, no good.
something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So both teams making some changes here. Down low, Mobley. That's tipped. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
To the inside, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Strong finish by Mobley. He is a load to handle.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw tonight. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 3. Stuart Kobe. Outside Daniels. And the dunk by Edey.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Bridges outside. And here is Mobley. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. And Mobley throws it down.
Assertive take by Mobley. He knows when to attack and how to get all the way to the rim. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Inside. And stolen by Daniels. And O'Connell slams it in.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Takes it inside. And finished off by McDaniel.
Quick and mobile. McDaniels can explode to the 10.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And a wide open look for Daniels. Sinks the triple. Daniels has got 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Timberwolves shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. First free throw is good.
Well, what you like about DiVincenzo, he brings that energy, that relentless energy all the time. And he's got a great feel for the game. Those are traits you want in your rotation.
So the wing on the left. Back to Caldwell Pope. Here's Okongwu. No good. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. From Target Center, back in a moment. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Houston with it. To the paint. Stolen by McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, this is one of those nights where you get to see everything hit Mobley's bag.
Down low. Here's Shumshay. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel. And the free throw, no good. Pass to DiVincenzo. From three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
VanVleet wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Stolen by VanVleet. Inside. Shumshay. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
As the game is worn on, I mean, they've had real trouble protecting the rock.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. VanVleet looking around. There's the pick. To the left wing. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
This is how you run the screen and roll, folks. VanVleet with the pinpoint pass to finish it off.
Here's DiVincenzo. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
And Okongwu slams it in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Bridges double team. Pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Screen by James. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And oh boy, a lot of contact there. But he gets the call and will 2-2. It's on Jaden McDaniels.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Katie, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
Here's DiVincenzo. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. And the dunk by Edey.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Oh, what a play inside.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Jumps up, and he picks off the break with the 10.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
And Daniels up top. Stewart outside. Now Edey. Another chance here. And he makes that one count. Timberwolves trail by 4. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. It's Durant with the drive. Just time to shoot. Daniels. Gobert with the block.
Gobert denying that chance at the rim. The Stifle Tower doing his thing.
Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
Stewart is screen. No good. So it's the Timberwolves now. They've led by as many as 14 points.
James never lets up. He is absolutely fearless down the stretch.
And Durant, here we go. And here's the three. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yes. Seven already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Not loose. Daniels with the steal. A huge two-handed slam.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now McDaniel. And hit the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here is KD. O'Connor with a screen. Takes the three. Just time on the clock.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Outside Durant. Uncovered. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out to the W. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree.
Colored my guess. Can it be out of state? Try to me. I should have stayed in Georgia.